Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I think I can say that one of the most asked questions and the most unanswered question of the 1980s and possibly the 1990s is this: is there life on other planets? Out there, are there substantial thinking creatures who can at least match our intellect? If so, are they friendly or hostile? What do they look like? And will we be able to communicate with them? However, our tale today is not so much, is there intelligent life in outer space, but is there intelligent life right here?
Amos, look there. Quick! Between the moon and that tall tree. It's coming closer. What is it?
If this were the 4th of July instead of the 4th of December, I'd say it was a blue pinwheel gone crazy.
Amos, it's not spinning. It's lighting up the sky. Now it's moving off. Over the hill. It's gone. What was it?
Well, it could be a temperature inversion. It does that.
It's an unidentified flying object. You and I have just seen one.
Our mystery drama, The Man Who Saw Martians, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Jack Grimes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Some folks believe the most fascinating events can only happen to those who live in big cities. This is quite untrue, and today's Mystery Theater story will prove it. Extraordinary happenings will occur to those who live in Hudson Falls, a small town where a young man and a young lady sit on a porch glider of an evening.
Amos, I wish you wouldn't keep asking me. I haven't made up my mind.
Susan, when are you going to?
Don't you love gliders? I mean, they're so old-fashioned and sweet. Mother and Dad spooned on this when they were first married.
Well, I guess you're not going to give me a positive answer tonight.
Now that she's passed away, Dad never sits out here anymore.
Okay, I'll change the subject. I am being considered for the job of assistant editor to Harris on the newspaper.
I'm very pleased.
Well, I thought you'd be. That's why I had to come over and tell you.
I mean, I'm pleased Dad is taking such a personal interest in his newspaper. Becoming a publisher has given him something to do.
Doesn't he have any hobbies or friends?
Dad's never been close to people. He's spent all his time making money and now buying the Hudson Falls Gazette. Money's been his only interest.
You know, Susan, we could give him something no money can buy. And I bet it'd give him a whole new lease on life.
We could?
A baby.
Amos, I haven't even agreed to marry you yet.
Okay, then what about it? I've been asking you for 2 years now.
Amos, I don't see myself married to you. Because I want to be married to someone who's going somewhere. What are you? A reporter on a small-town newspaper. Even if you got to be editor-in-chief, it's going nowhere. You're not ambitious. And I don't want to go nowhere with you. Amos, look up there, quick. Between the moon and that tall tree. It's coming closer. What is it?
Today was the 4th of July instead of the 4th of December. I'd say it was a blue pinwheel firecracker gone crazy.
It's not that. It's not spinning. It's lighting up the sky and coming this way. It's moving off. It's going over the hill past the baseball diamond. It's gone. Amos, what was it?
Well, it could be a temperature inversion. It does that.
Temperature? What are you talking about? That was an unidentified flying object, and you and I have just seen it.
There is no such thing as UFOs, Susan.
You don't think they're possible?
Of course not. You mean a saucer with little green men on it?
I don't think you're being funny, Amos. The joke could be on you.
Well, whatever it was, it's worth a picture. Now, if I were the assistant editor, I'd ask Jack if he had his camera ready.
Jack? Jack who?
Jack Sperry. Remember him from high school? He always liked you. Anyway, he's been a freelance photographer, and he came back to Hudson Falls and joined the paper last week. He's sharing my place. Susan, whatever you think of me, I want you to know I love you. Even though you believe in visitors from outer space.
You're hopeless. You've got a closed mind. I can believe anything is possible. You can't. And that, my friend, is the difference between us.
Amos! Is that you? Wait till you see these shots I just developed.
Oh, doggone it. You smelled up the bathroom again, making it into a dark room.
No, watch it. These blow-ups are wet.
You took these?
Yeah, just an hour ago. I was standing outside, and all of a sudden, I saw this big, flying silver pie, 100 feet in diameter, windows all around it, come zooming over the hill. Look at this one. Not bad, huh? A little grainy, even though I opened her up as far as she'd go. But they were traveling, man. I'll bet you Harris will print these on the front page tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe, but the caption will read, Fake or Phony? Pixies play pranks.
Could be, but it'll liven up the Gazette. Oh, hey, how'd you make out with Susan?
Oh, I didn't even get up to bat. I've been asking her to marry me for 2 years now. And Jack, those shots you took, we saw that thing flying around. Hey, Jack, I have an idea. Will you go along with it?
Well, if it doesn't get me fired.
If we do this right, it might even get you a promotion before you've been on the staff 2 weeks. What time is it, Jack?
Why, you're not planning to break any speed records in this old car, are you?
No, I just want to get to the top of this hill without being seen.
It's 10:15. Oh, hey, where were you today? I looked for you at lunchtime.
I spent most of the day in the library.
Reading up on our project, Operation Goofo?
Very funny. There's a whole shelf on UFO. People who've seen spacecraft, actually been on board. You keep reading that stuff, you can get to believe someday it could happen to you. Only, I didn't want to wait that long.
You really think what we're going to do is the only way to Susan's heart?
Well, I'm willing to gamble.
You think this whole jalopy will make it to the top of the hill?
Oh, she'd better. It's around that bend, then about 50 yards. If I don't make it to the top, then the whole plan falls through. Oh, now, Jack, when we get up there, we just gotta hope that the brakes will hold so that she doesn't roll down the other side before we're ready.
Nice going.
Do you see anyone ahead coming up the hill towards us?
No, not a soul.
Okay, then let's get out on the double.
You are really going through with this?
I sure am. I can always take the bus to work.
Well, what about me?
When you show Harris the pictures you're about to take, you'll get a bonus big enough to buy 2 cars.
I'd never do this to make a girl marry me.
She said I'd never get anywhere, and I had no imagination. Well, we'll see.
This old bus of yours is a real beauty. How can you part with her?
Would you stop talking? Your camera loaded?
What do you think?
All right, now I'll release the handbrake. You push the car forward on your side. I'll push from mine. I just hope the steering wheel stays straight and we let her rip.
Okay, so she rolls downhill and crashes into some tree down there or into that stone fence.
And we run like the devil after her. I mess myself up with dirt and lie down somewhere near it like I was thrown from the wreck.
And I just take as many pictures as I can, right? Oh, hey, how come I didn't get hurt?
We talked about this. You were riding with me. When the UFO ran us off the road, you had the presence of mind to jump clear right away. And because pictures are your business, your natural reflex was to take pictures of everything in sight. Now, once you got what you want, I'll hoof it to the nearest phone and I'll call old Horace Bailey and tell him what happened. That way Susan will hear about it first.
Gotcha.
Okay, now. 1, 2, 3. Boy, there she goes. Run after her.
That wasn't in the plan. She cracked up okay, but she's on fire.
Oh, darn it, I figured everything but that. What'll we do? Oh, okay. You jumped out. Remember that. Now, I've got to get close to her and see if I can get singed to somehow make it look like I was inside when the UFO sideswiped.
Amos, you are not getting any closer to those flames.
Wait a minute. I know what. I'll take off my clothes, tie them to the end of a stick, and then poke them into the fire just to get them a little burned.
Oh, Amos, don't do it. She could explode again. It's not worth it. Forget it. Hey, Amos, you're not taking off your pants, too.
Everything I've got to make it look authentic.
I'm supposed to take pictures of this?
Not yet. Not until I singe the clothes and get them back on. That's the whole idea.
Amos, something is going to go wrong. Somebody is going to see the flames and we'll be mobbed. Hey, Amos, you're not taking off your shorts, too, are you?
Well, now how's it going to look if my clothes are burned but my underwear isn't?
Amos, where are you? Oh, this black smoke. He said I should keep taking pictures. Hey, Amos, you okay? Amos! Somebody pulled the alarm. They're sending a pumper.
Oh, doggone it. My clothes fell off the stick right into the fire.
Are you okay? You didn't get burned?
No, it's all right. It'll make a better story. Jack, why aren't you taking pictures? This is what the UFO did to me.
Shots of you naked?
Don't worry about it. It can always be retouched.
Here they are. You better skedaddle. Hey, over here, you guys. Amos, beat it. 2 firemen are coming. They've got a portable foam extinguisher. Okay, stand back, you. Hey, you, taking the pictures. I mean you. Hey, watch it. There's a man behind the burning car. Watch me aim that home. We'll stand back, buddy. Hey, you with the camera. Chuck, aim that foam higher, will you?
Hey, stop. Will you stop? You're drowning me. Let me out of here.
Chuck, turn your phone down. Wow. Look at him. Boy, if you ain't a sight, mister. What are you doing out here on this frosty night, naked as a jaybird, standing behind a burning car? You, warming your hands, mister?
Operator, I know it's late, but would you please keep ringing? It's an emergency.
Hello?
Mr. Bailey?
Who is this?
Mr. Bailey, this is Amos Jones. I've taken the liberty of calling you at this hour because I've been witness to an attack by a creature or creatures from outer space. It's an important news story.
You hold it now. Just hold it. Who is this?
Amos Jones. I work for you on the Gazette.
What time is it?
It's 4 a.m., sir. I was driving along and I was forced off the road by a UFO. It hit my car. I'm in the firehouse, sir.
In the firehouse? What are you doing there?
Well, they're looking for a pair of pants to fit me. I lost all my clothes in the fire. I was hit by a UFO, sir.
I heard you the first time. You weren't hit hard enough. Now, you be in my office in the morning, and you'd better be wearing pants.
Have you noticed how some people can't seem to do anything right? Even on Mystery Theater. Here is Amos Jones, young reporter who tries to impress the girl he wants to marry by wrecking his car to make it appear he was attacked by some arsonist from outer space. Just how far does Amos think this stunt will get him? You have no idea the surprises that are in store for Amos and yourselves. I shall be back shortly with surprising Act 2. Just because a young reporter fakes an encounter with a UFO doesn't mean that many haven't been sighted around the world. There are countless affidavits, published accounts, and sworn testimonies, not only of sightings, but by people who believe they have been taken aboard a flying saucer. Up in Hudson Falls, it was a week of notoriety and ballyhoo, the value of which did not escape publisher Horace Bailey.
Amos, I think we've got a tiger by the tail here. You've come up with some first-class, first-hand news, and we cannot let the story die away.
Oh, Mr. Bailey, I'm still shook up about that first encounter. When you see Susan, I hope you'll tell her that. I haven't been able to get a hold of her.
You were near death, my boy.
When that extraterrestrial machine came down right on top of us and sideswiped us, I really thought that was the end.
Well, I, for one, would like to keep that story alive.
It came at me buzzing like a giant beehive, a streak of blue light. All those little windows in a saucer 100 feet long, Mr. Bailey.
100? The first story we sent across the wire, you said 50. Now, you shape up, boy. Now, which is it, 50 or 100? A good reporter remembers details.
Well, you try remembering with all those strange faces looking at you out of the portholes as that darn thing buzzes by.
This has just hit me. The tower on top of the Gazette building. The one on the right side, we never put the water tank in it. Oh, ideal. Amos, I am turning the tower into an observatory, and in it I'm installing a telescope and perhaps even an automatic camera. Push a button, and it keeps taking pictures. And you, Amos Jones, I am putting you in charge.
Well, that's very nice of you, Mr. Bailey. I've been meaning to ask.
You, Amos, will be our nightly watchman protecting our civilization. You had a question?
Yeah. I didn't have any insurance on my car. I couldn't get collision because it's more than 5 years old.
By Monday, everything will be installed.
Well, do you think the Gazette could get me a replacement?
Well, I'll talk to the board. You know, a man like you who's in charge of his country's first privately endowed Center for Non-Terrestrial Study, NTS, should have transportation to return to his home at 5 in the morning.
You 5?
Duty roster, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Your watch, my boy.
You mean for me to spend my nights waiting for UFOs? When do I sleep?
In the day. This is for science, Amos. If these Martians, or whatever they are, like it here, they may start commuting. Who knows? They'll be back, and we will be ready.
Every night? Well, I think there ought to be a couple of people working in shifts. Don't you think I deserve a more normal schedule?
More normal than what?
It's Susan, Mr. Bailey, your daughter.
Yes, I know she's my daughter.
Well, when am I going to see her? She works days in that law office. I'll be working nights, so I figure I ought to get Saturdays and Sundays off.
Not to begin with, Amos. It's weekdays and weekends. Remember, Hitler always struck on a weekend. So did Napoleon. We can't relax our vigil for a moment.
Say, this is some great spot you have up here, Mr. Astronomer, in your telescopic tower.
No, cut it out, Jack.
No, I mean it. Hey, look at that telescope. What an observatory.
Oh.
I got a good deal for old man Bailey. 2 cameras, automatic. So I've loaded one with triax, the other with infrared. You are so lucky.
Will you shut up? The whole crazy idea is boomeranged on me. I'm on duty here every single night.
Oh, that's a real shame.
Yeah, Susan won't talk to me on the phone. I don't know what's wrong. Here I go and cook up this whole scheme about UFOs that she was so excited about, and suddenly it's nothing doing.
You haven't seen her?
Saturday, Sunday, I call her. She's not home. I leave messages. Here it is Monday, and I'm on this cockamamie UFO watch, and what for? Now, what kook from outer space is going to fly by the village green of Hudson Falls to be observed and photographed? It's insane.
Gee, I'm sorry it worked out this way. Well, what can you do?
Well, there's got to be another sighting. That's what.
I'd like to hang around and take the pictures for you, but these cameras are a cinch. Just push the button, and you're in business.
No. These sightings are going to be in my head, Jack. You understand? I'll get action from Susan and old Horace Bailey. You see if I don't. Believe me, I'm not spending any more nights in an empty water tower just because Napoleon declared war on a weekend.
So this is where you and Amos live, Jack. It's a nice little apartment.
No, we managed to keep out of each other's way. Susan, what I was saying on the way over is, do you think it's fair? I mean, Amos feels like Napoleon banished to St. Helena.
Do we have to talk about Amos? You asked me here to come see your portrait work. and I'm really into photography.
Oh, I'll have them out in a minute, Susan. Oh, if you like some white wine, just help yourself. You see, I've been taking portraits for a heck of a long time, and... oh, yeah, here we are. Now, this is the folder I'd like you to see. I'll set the pictures flat on the table. Take your time.
These are beautiful. I had no idea.
Well, newspaper work is just for now to support myself until I've got enough solid, good prints to, get me an agent or interest a gallery. Photographs are really big now. Oh, while you're looking, I just have to talk about Amos.
Famous Amos.
Now, I'm not kidding, Sue. He's had a raw deal, and so I was thinking, could you put in a word with your father?
What word?
Well, make him understand that being cooped up in an old water tower, just waiting for a UFO to heave into view, is a waste of time.
Do you really believe he was attacked by a flying saucer, and so his car burst into flames?
Well, I was there, wasn't I?
Loyal Jack was there. That doesn't answer my question.
Well, what do you think? Amos made it up? What about the pictures I took?
Your pictures show a car on fire and Amos running around in his birthday suit. There isn't a UFO anywhere.
Well, of course not. The thing had gone by then. Is that why you don't answer when Amos calls? You don't believe it?
This whole Center for Non-Terrestrial Study is a joke. I'll make a deal with you. I won't say I think you may be in cahoots with Amos if you take me to the Founders Day picnic tomorrow.
Okay. I guess so.
You do that, and I'll keep my suspicions to myself.
Susan, you are the prettiest blackmailer I ever met. But I still want you to remember, Amos is my friend.
Good morning, Mr. Bailey. I've got something important to report.
Yes, good morning, Amos. You have? You saw another flying saucer?
Oh, better than that. One of them landed on the village green last night, and they took me inside it.
Amos, Amos, you don't mean it. It took you inside. What was it like?
Well, I've written the entire story down here, and I want you to read it very carefully.
Hold everything. Hello, Miss Mergenweiler, get me Harris. Here, now, let me have a look at your copy. Two men, pink suits, gray faces, led me in to ship, windows all around, doors oval-shaped, strange symbols on door. Amos, I can't believe I'm reading this. Place me onto golden table, tube fastened to middle of my body, strap me down, table spinning. Oh, it's too much, Amos. It's too much for a mere mortal to comprehend.
Well, I underwent an unusual flowing feeling, Mr. Bailey. It's hard to explain in our words. Then the table stopped. It's all written down there. Then they let me get up. And one of them said, "It worked." And the other one said, "We'll get them all now. All of them."
What did they mean?
Well, I would say those who were sent from outer space plan to take over our civilization. They are not friendly. They're to be feared.
Jack, it's not that I don't care for Amos. It's that I think I like you better.
Sue, I can't do this to him. This has got to be the last time we meet.
The whole town's here on the green picnicking. It's not as if we were alone.
Think of Amos. You've known him all your life. He's crazy about you. You can see the Gazette building from here. Look up there. In that tower, there he sits. A lonely watchman ready to give the alarm if we're invaded.
Nice try. Amos isn't protecting anybody. Come on.
How can you say that when he risked his life last night, being forced on board a spacecraft?
One that didn't make a dent on the green? You don't think it's strange that no one else in town saw it land?
Look, Sue, I said I'd take you to the picnic. We've eaten all the sandwiches. We've finished off the beer. I've got a couple of rolls of film I have to develop and print. So if you don't mind, I'll be on my way.
Okay, Jack. I'm sorry we don't seem to get along.
Sue, we could, believe me. But so long as there's Amos, we can't. Hey, Amos. Okay if I come in? I know it's late, but you're on duty.
Well, I'm playing solitaire, or I deal you a hand.
Amos, this thing is kind of snowballing. Aren't you afraid it'll get out of hand?
Civilization, as we know it, is being threatened, if that's what you mean.
Did Horace Bailey tell you the call he got from Washington?
No, I haven't seen the old man for 2 weeks. Not since I handed him my eyewitness account. I've been too busy.
The White House is impressed with your early warning system for UFO attacks.
I expect there'll be public recognition of my efforts.
Amos, hey, come off it. We know this whole McGill about you being taken aboard a spacecraft is so much baloney.
Oh, we know that, do we? Don't put your head in the sand, Jack. The only way we can gear ourselves to combat an invasion from enemy planets is for everyone to hate space. Now, did you hear me? Quote, hate space. Unquote.
I know. I've seen nothing but hate space billboards and bumper stickers. I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to get publicity. Hate space. You know, you almost have me believing it.
Well, don't you, Jack? I know you've been dating Susan, and that's why I haven't got a chance with her. You're the reason. So when you come up to my observatory and say, Amos, don't you trust me? My answer is, no, I don't.
Okay, I get the message. I thought you'd let me explain, as an old friend.
Nice try, old buddy. But our friendship is off. I don't believe it. It's because I'm cooped up here night after night. I'm imagining a flying saucer just landed on the roof. Oh, someone's pulling a stunt.
It's no stunt, Mr. Jones.
Who are you? How did you get in here so fast?
The answer to your question is one you are not capable of understanding. My name is Smith. You may call me Mr. Smith.
Why are you dressed like that? A suit? No pockets. It's like you're wearing a flannel skin.
You should also take note, Mr. Jones, that I have only one eye in the middle of my forehead and no mouth. You are hearing what I say from a sender-receiver on top of my head.
What is this? Is some game or something? Are you trying to scare me? Because I want you to know that I don't scare easily.
If you ask me, Amos has opened a Pandora's box. Check your mythology, and you'll find that Pandora was sent to Earth by the god Zeus and fooled Epimetheus into thinking the box was a wedding present from the gods. On their wedding night, Pandora opened the box, and out flew clouds of death, disease, and destruction throughout the world, which is how we came by them. Only one good thing remained inside Pandora's box, and that was hope, which is all I can offer you when I return shortly with Act 3. It didn't turn out exactly as Amos Jones had figured it. You see, Amos wanted to marry the boss's daughter, Susan. Susan believed in the unbelievable, and so, to impress her, Amos concocted stories of having met men from outer space. And now, poetry has become truth. Amos has actually been visited by an unearthly person, a Mr. Smith, a real non-terrestrial, with one eye, no ears or mouth, yet an ability to hear and speak.
You ask, Mr. Jones, why I am dressed in this fashion. This is not my clothing, what you call gray flannel. It is my skin.
Sure, a funny-looking get-up.
You're doing very well in masking your fears, but let me assure you, I am not here to frighten you.
Well, what do you want from me?
A great deal, I'm afraid, Mr. Jones. You have done all our interplanetary cousins a great injustice, and by extension, yourselves.
I have?
You have. through some extraordinary chance perception, you have been able to describe a great many of our life support and travel systems. However, because humans are basically ignorant, you have created a monster. You have painted us as desiring the Earth's annihilation. And before I and my brothers return from whence we came, you will have to publicly forswear your hate space jingoism and admit to the world you told untruths. You manufactured outright lies.
It was all a mistake. It snowballed. You see, there's this girl, Susan.
Unless you reverse completely the falsehoods you have maligned us with, we shall change the angle of the sun so that your world is burned to a crisp instantly.
Oh, you wouldn't. Would you?
And not an atom or an electron in any of the galaxies would be any the wiser. Your planet will never be missed.
What? You couldn't, Mr. Smith. 5,000 years up in smoke?
Jones, we are a proud and peaceful race. You are the troublemakers and the warriors. For centuries we have been hopeful you would have come to your senses, and we could join you and show you how to attain peace and plenty. Space, Mr. Jones, is not to be hated, but loved.
No. Okay. The ball is in my court. I've got to figure out a way of stopping what I started.
You work on it. And let's see some progress when we return tomorrow night at this same time.
You're going now?
For a little cruise and survey. Would you care to have a look aboard before we leave?
Who, me? Inside of one of those things? No, thank you.
Ah, too bad.
Yeah, well.
It's an experience not unlike the one you dreamed up, but without a gold table. By the way, these automatic cameras can only photograph what was made or born or grown on your planet. Nothing else.
Did you see it?
Of course I did.
Amos, I was working late. I look out my window, and there's this big orange thing whizzing off the roof, shooting out blue flames. What were they doing here, Amos?
One of them came to see me.
Did you get his picture?
I'm just checking now. No, the automatic shutter seems to have melted.
Oh, my boy, you were very brave indeed, considering how dangerous these creatures are.
Mr. Bailey, I'm afraid I made a big mistake. I'd like to go on record as saying space people, those from galaxies beyond, are not harmful. They mean us no harm. They're good people. And to hate space would be a catastrophe, a national calamity. They would like to be friends. They'd like to help us.
We don't need any help like that. Anyway, it's out of my hands. Washington knows the whole story. If I were Washington, I'd ring this town with anti-aircraft guns and a fleet of fighter planes, so if they ever come back, we will be ready for them. Hello?
Is that you, Amos? Amos, you've done it again. I was in the park with Sue, and we saw a UFO set right down on the roof of the Gazette building. How'd you do it, Amos? It's fantastic.
Who is this?
It's Jack. Who's this?
This is Mr. Bailey, and are you Jack the photographer who works for me?
Yes, sir, that's me. Where's Amos?
He's right here. Do you wish to talk to him?
No, I just wanted to let him know that I saw it.
Well, so did I. And I'm up in the observatory with him. Now, you better come up here, Jack. Your cameras didn't work. They got jammed or melted or something. Step on it.
Mr. Bailey, if we don't tell the truth that they're a great people, a kind people, and that I lied about them, if I can't get the people to believe that, they're going to blow us right out of the galaxy. It's the end.
Amos, I think you're somewhat overwrought. Now, it's a great strain meeting enemies from out there. Now, you just let me take care of all the details from here on in. Okay?
Amos Jones?
I must have dozed off. Mr. Smith.
So you're still up here in the tower?
Mr. Smith, where have you been? I've been a nervous wreck for a week. You said you'd be back the next day.
Mr. Jones, we wanted to give you time to make the necessary repairs to our reputation, but I'm afraid time wasn't on our side.
Mr. Smith, you've got to believe me. I went on the air, on television, I gave newspaper interviews, but I don't seem to be able to stop that hate space movement I started.
We've waited a long time, and our patience is very thin. Every 5 centuries when we return, nothing has changed. Humans still prefer trouble as a way of life.
You're not going to move the sun, are you? Give us a break.
Mr. Jones, you will come with us.
Now? On board your ship? Well, where are you taking me?
For a little ride.
Well, don't you see, by taking me away from Earth in this spacecraft, you ruin any chance you might ever have of getting your message across.
I'll say this for your species. You never stop arguing and you never stop trying. But, Jonesy, when you die, what happens then? We're back where you began, and you began in the cave days. Of course, if you married and had children, word could be passed along.
There's only one girl I would marry, and she won't have me.
This young lady, where is she now?
Probably sitting on her front porch with Jack on the same porch glider we used to sit on.
What is the address?
You're going there? Well, you'd never set this saucer down in her backyard. It's too small. I'll tell you what, though. There's a little league ballpark about a half a block away from Susan's house. You could land there.
I feel sorry for Amos. I really do.
It's all my fault. Oh, look. Did you see that blue flash in the sky? It's gone now. Disappeared behind those trees.
It's northern lights or temperature inversions. Take your pick.
You sound like Amos did the first night we saw it.
When I wanted to talk about him, you didn't. Now I don't, and you still do.
Hello, Jack. Susan?
Amos, you scared me. What do you mean creeping up on us in the dark like this?
Jack, there's a gentleman in back of the house who'd like to meet you.
Oh, we'll bring him around.
Well, he's a stranger and a little shy. I'll walk you back to him.
Okay. Susan, I'll be back soon.
Amos, what are you doing here? Where is Jack?
Well, he's talking to this party.
What's going on back there? I hear strange sounds. I can't quite make out.
Well, why don't you come back with me and see?
You're being so mysterious.
It's actually a little further up the street, in the baseball diamond. How are you and Jack getting along?
We're good friends. Oh, Amos, why did you go through all that hocus pocus?
You don't really believe I've ever been in touch with those from outer space, do you?
Amos, I really cared for you before all this. Now, where is Jack? Jack? Are you over there?
I think he's just behind this big clump of pines.
Amos, why didn't you tell me? It's a real UFO. It's tremendous.
Those flashing blue lights means it's about ready to take off.
I can't believe my eyes.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Mr. Smith, who's in charge of this expedition.
How do you do, Susan? She has fainted. You'd better hold on to her, Mr. Jones. That is the young lady.
Susan, are you all right?
I have noticed over the centuries Earth females appear to feel a weakness in their legs and a cloudiness over their eyes when they see us for the first time. It's the lack of mouth and ears, I expect. And to hear a faceless creature speak.
Oh, please. Excuse me, Mr.
Smith.
I was unprepared for the truth.
Yes, I see. Well, Mr. Jones, you can prepare the lady. Goodbye, friends. I hope the next time we arrive on your planet, your civilization will be, shall we say, more civilized.
Where am I?
Your name is Jack, is it not?
Yes. Oh, my God. Is this a nightmare or is this for real?
To answer your first question, Mr. Jack, take a look out of the porthole nearest you. Do you see? We are climbing upward. The sun is rising with us.
You're kidnapping me.
Not at all. On our planet, you will have eternal life.
But why me?
Well, it seemed to us you were complicating matters between Mr. Jones and Miss Susan, and we required them to mate and produce offspring. A matter of spreading a belief. But you will be helpful to us.
How?
It's a sample of today's Earthling to study.
Will I ever get back home again? To Hudson Falls?
Certainly. We are not barbaric. We do plan to pay another visit to your world in a few hundred years. Earth time. By then, we would hope hatreds of all kinds will have died. We can wait. We are a patient people.
It's an axiom that we hate some persons because we do not know them, and we will not know them because we hate them. Is our tale that much a fantasy, or is it perhaps a disguised fact? It could all happen. Somewhere in space, there could be those of superior ideals who are right this moment, watching us and waiting for the day when we might all join hands for a better life. I shall return shortly. Years ago, the Roman poet Lucretius wrote, "Nature is not unique to the visible world. We must have faith that in other regions of space there exist other Earths inhabited by other people and animals." In 1500 AD, the astronomer Copernicus had the same idea, and 1,000 years later, the great philosopher Bruno agreed. But society disagreed, and in 1600, Bruno was burned at the stake. My point is, who knows how many light years ago the Columbus of the cosmos may have started for your doorstep. Our cast included Jack Grimes, Jada Rowland, Russell Horton, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I was born under a lucky star. I am the seventh son of a seventh son. I am destined to be rich. The seventh son of a seventh son. According to all the legends...
Mendel, I said goodbye.
Stan.
Huh? What?
Your money or your life?
What are you saying?
Your money or your life?
Go ahead, take my life.
I'm not joking.
And I am? Look, my friend, you gave me a choice. I chose.
I'm warning you.
I don't have any money, so it has to be my life.
What do you mean you don't have any money? Everybody has to have something.
Nothing.
But don't tell me you have nothing at all.
Not a copper penny. So go ahead, shoot.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. So many of you write me letters asking for stories of the occult, of strange deaths and wandering ghosts, of gothic horrors and unimaginable terrors. Yet others write for a love story. It's much too simple and gentle an emotion to belong on Mystery Theater. Or is it? After all, it was love that inspired Victor Herbert's song, Ah, Sweet Mystery of Life. To reinforce that, here is a love story that is not so much of this life, but more the one beyond.
Marta's got to retire, Max.
Retire? One of the foremost concert pianists in the world?
Her heart won't stand the strain anymore.
Julie, she can't afford to retire.
With all the money she's made.
It's all been spent looking for him.
But her husband is dead.
Everyone else realizes that, except Marta Danilov.
Our mystery drama, Love After Death, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Norman Rose. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
This summer, take a vacation from high-cost home improvements and tedious chores by choosing from the values featured in True Value Hardware Store's Summer Value Days circular. Hi, Pat Summerall to tell you there you'll find self-propelled lawnmowers, sprinklers, electric grass trimmers, and more to make lawn and garden work easier. Plus, easy-to-install fixtures so you can make plumbing and electrical improvements yourself and save money. You'll also find True Test paints and painting accessories to help you redecorate your home. Plus, hand and power tools to complete many workshop projects. And with the time you save, True Value Hardware Stores can help you relax by offering values on barbecue grills and accessories. See these and all the other values featured in the Summer Value Days circular from participating True Value Hardware Stores and home centers. And save gas. You won't have to drive far for your hardware and houseware needs. If you're looking for values, service, and selection, you'll find them nearby at any one of the more than 5,000 True Value Hardware Stores and home centers nationwide.
What in the world happened in July? Brought to you by your local Navy recruiter. July is admissions day for New York, admitted in 1788. Idaho and Wyoming were admitted in 1890. The Declaration of Independence was adopted in July of 1776 by the Continental Congress. In July of 1788, the Constitution of the United States was declared official. In July of 1850, the U.S. Naval Academy became the official title of the Navy School at Annapolis. In July of 1909, Congress passed the 16th Amendment to the Constitution. It authorized the government to collect the income tax. The first all-talking picture, The Lights of New York, was screened in July of 1928. In July of 1945, the United States Senate ratified the United Nations Charter. Navy Commander Neil Armstrong became the first man to walk on the moon in July of 1969. That's what happened in July, brought to you by your local Navy recruiter. For more information, call toll-free in the continental United States, 800-841-8000. In Georgia, 800-342-5855.
Among the company of the great romantic pianists, the Liszts, the Rubinsteins, and all the other towering geniuses, no name shone more brightly, although relatively briefly, than that of Marta Danilov. Perhaps audiences were unduly affected by this wisp of a woman whose thundering crescendos seemed a physical impossibility and whose delicate pianissimos were a marvel of projected whispers of sound. What made this frail little woman able to run the gamut of romantic emotion? Beyond question, the banked-up fires of a raging and enduring love that tragedy, disaster, and separation could never quench.
Marta is magnificent tonight, Julie. Magnificent.
I don't know where she finds the strength, Mr. Frank.
Oh, backfires. It comes from within. She's a true romantic. Her soul overcomes her body.
But how much longer can it?
What do you mean, Julie?
Well, she's ill. Much sicker than she'll ever admit. It's sheer willpower that keeps her going.
It has been all her life.
Well, if you care about her life, you've got to talk her into retiring.
I have to?
Well, you're her manager. Who else?
You're her secretary. You're closer to her than anyone.
Well, the only one she'll listen to is you.
No. All she will listen to is her heart.
And her heart can no longer stand the strain. Oh, please, Mr. Brick, convince her to retire before it's too late.
There is no way I can do it, Julie. She can't afford to anyway.
What? With all the money she's made?
It's all been spent looking for him. She won't give up, so she has to work to keep on the quest.
But he's dead. He must be dead long ago.
Everyone realizes that. Except Madame Danino.
Matt, forgive me, Mr. Brick.
Oh, come. You should have been calling me Max long ago, Julie. Leave it that way, will you?
All right, Max. But look, if she doesn't give up this hopeless romantic belief, I think she will be dead. Now, you just got to make her face the truth.
Yes, you're right. All right, I'll try again. This time I really will try. She's coming to me.
Oh, they love her. Why can't she settle for that? The only real love she's ever had.
You didn't know Andre Danino, her husband. That was the real love. It's what she pours out on an audience since he is no longer with her.
Tonight was good, wasn't it?
You've never been better, Martha. Superlative.
Strange. I felt he was there. I have never felt it so strongly that Andre was there.
Martha, will it never be time for you to forget him?
Never.
There has to be a time. You cannot live in a dream world forever.
Whatever world I live in, so long as I shall live, it will be a world that contains Andre, and forever after.
You're killing yourself, Martha. You need a rest.
I can't rest. I shall never rest unless I find him. I know you don't believe he is alive. Nobody does but me. But I shall prove you all wrong in the end. Has there been any other news?
No.
Then we will have to start all over again.
You haven't time for this, Marty. Have a tour to complete and very heavy bookings for next year.
Oh, there'll be some time for a rest in between. A rest. Wasn't it wonderful that summer in England? The last one together.
46.
We were so sure that disaster was all behind us, and the whole world was young again. Oh, why did Andre have to go home?
It meant a lot to his career. And he was a patriot.
Artists have no business in politics.
He wasn't really political. He just wanted to play for his own people. Like all of us, with the war over, he thought that was the end of dictatorship. That we were all free.
But they cancelled his visa to leave. I should have gone with him.
Oh, Martha, you couldn't. You were already carrying Stefan.
I know. Andre would never have forgiven me if they got their clutches on his son.
Yes, or his wife.
Oh, I wasn't of any value to them then. He was the recognized artist. But he would no longer play for them. Not for their political gain.
So, he was eliminated.
Yes, eliminated. Not killed. You know that once I started to make my name, I was contacted and told that if I came home, they would free him from prison.
Well, they offered you no real proof he was alive. And you didn't. The decision was made. So leave the past alone, Martha.
I can't, Max. I will never believe he's dead.
You think they would have hesitated to kill him or starve him? It was announced that he had died in 59. There has been no word of him in nearly 20 years.
I still know he is alive. For all your protestations, I think in your heart of hearts you too believe he is still alive. Or could be.
Oh, now, how can you say I believe that?
I am a woman as well as an artist. Oh, I know many things. I know you. If you were sure in your own soul that Andre was dead, you would not have accepted being just my manager.
Marta, he was my friend. I couldn't dream... Well, of course I love you. Why deny the truth?
There is nothing you could hide from me, Max Breck. You lied to me, didn't you? When you said there was no news.
Yes. The one we traced all the way to Canada.
Yes.
He may have crossed over into the States. The detective agency thinks they may have found him in Buffalo.
Oh, where? I will go to him.
Slowly, Marta, please. It's only a vague possibility. And you are due for an important concert in New York tomorrow.
We could fly by way of Buffalo.
You know, that is not possible. The schedule is tight enough as it is. You've got to leave for New York tomorrow morning.
But I will cancel the booking.
Carnegie Hall? You can't. It's too late. The whole future rides on it. And this may be just another dead end.
I won't go unless you follow it up.
All right. If you promise no interviews tonight, straight to bed. And fly with Julie tomorrow morning so you can rest in New York before the concert.
You have my promise, if I have yours, that you will go yourself. You are the only one besides me who can tell if it is really Andre.
What a God-forsaken neighborhood.
Yes?
Father Quinn?
That'd be me. Who's wanting me? I left my spectacles off.
You wouldn't know me. My name is Max Breck. Could I step in and ask you a few questions?
Now, if it's about the plaster repair on the altar, all in good time, man. We're a poor parish here, and it all has to go through the diocese, you see. But you've got to know the church is good for it, and I'll not be done anymore.
No, I want nothing from you, Father Quinn, except information.
Well then, step in. We're very strong on information here at St. Pancras. What instruction will you be seeking, Mr. Breck?
It's about, Peter Dan. I understand he's a janitor here.
Peter Dan has sought the sanctuary of this church. Now, he's a man who's suffered much and deserves to be left alone. It's like I told the other one of you nosing around here and upsetting a man. If he's committed some crime or other, let the police come fair and square. But I'll have none of you private eyes or whatever you are bothering him to death. Now he's about to find a little peace at last. Are you the police?
No, I'm not. Is Peter Dan his real name, Father?
It's the name I accept him by.
It couldn't be Andre Daninov, by any chance.
That's what the other one asked. I'd give you the same answer. I don't know. Now, here's the door, for I mind no one's business with my own.
I only want to see him for a few moments, Father. If he's not the man I'm looking for, I'll leave him alone. Please, Father, close the door for a moment.
Well,
I promise you, if you just let me see Peter Dan, I'll know if he's the man I'm looking for.
And if he is?
I don't just want to help him close the door on his past, you see. I know how tragic that has been. I want to open the door to his future and the life and the love he deserves, and that's waiting for him.
Oh. Well, now, Mr. Breck, you impress me as having Peter's interest at heart, but you still have to convince me. Come on in by the sitting room and we'll have a cup of tea. And you'll tell me why you're looking for them. Well, if all you tell me is true, why wouldn't this Andre Daninov, once he escaped from his illegal confinement and found his way to America, go back to his wife?
I can't answer that, Father. I don't know.
You'd think at least he'd want to see the son he'd never seen.
Well, that's no longer possible.
Why not?
Madame Daninov became an Israeli citizen in 1967 at the age of 21. Her son, a pilot, was shot down and killed in the Six-Day War.
Oh, Mary in heaven, God's will is so often difficult to fathom.
It is indeed.
Still, it's not for the likes of us to question.
I won't debate the point, Father. I only know that a woman I have admired for the best part of my life has suffered enough. And if there is a way to ease the end of her life, I intend to fight for her right to that relief.
You're a good man, Mr. Breck.
No, I doubt that, Father. But my motives in this, I hope, are pure.
I'm sure they are.
So, will you tell me where I can find Andre? Well, I mean, the man you know as Peter Dan.
I'll take you to him. Now, forgive me, 'tis not all curiosity, just one other thought before we go. Suppose it turns out this is your man, but he wants to be left alone and not go back to his old life.
That is a bridge I've been waiting to cross as long as I can remember.
Well, let's go across it together.
Is he far from here?
No further than the sound of yon piano. He's at his morning practice. I wouldn't dream of interrupting it, except for something as important as this.
Well, is this the end of a 33-year-old search? Is Max Breck about to meet his old friend face to face again? And if so, what will be the result of that meeting? Why would Andrei Dananov have refused to return to his wife? What ghost could haunt even his freedom and still hold him a prisoner? I shall return shortly with Act 2.
At the store, they told me there's a powerful anti-itch drug I can buy without a doctor's prescription. Now, I use Bicozine cream as directed. No more burning, embarrassing itching. No more scratching. Bicozine actually speeds healing. Bicozine cream. What a relief.
Time to change your laxative. X-Lax pills gently stimulate your system's own natural rhythm, and that makes all the difference. X-Lax pills, for occasional use only as directed.
Will you look at this hair? It's a wreck.
For damaged hair, try protein. For protein, try New Agree.
But I tried a protein conditioner and I got the greasies.
Now try New Agree Cream Rinse and Conditioner formula with protein. It conditions your damaged hair and leaves it healthy looking and shiny.
Still helps stop the greasies?
Sure. Agree is 99% oil-free.
For damaged hair, try protein. For protein, try New Agree.
I'll buy that.
This is Elton John for the American Cancer Society. I came across some puzzling facts I think you'll be interested in. It happens that around the world there's very little cancer of the esophagus, and yet in China and a few other places, the rates of this disease are not only high, they're the highest of any tumor. Why should that be? And why is it that Japanese women run a much lower risk of getting breast cancer than American women? So far, no definite answers for these questions. But answers to these and puzzles like them are important in cancer research. Even more important, those answers could lead to saving more lives from cancer and sometimes help prevent the disease from happening at all. That's why this research must continue. This research and other vital research that can help the biggest puzzle of all, the answer to cancer. Help by giving to the American Cancer Society. Please give generously. Remember, it's your American Cancer Society.
From the shabby old house that is Father Quinn's living quarters, the older man leads Max Breck into the musty and shadowed church. The freshly painted walls of the altar stand out in bold relief against the peeling paint and patched plaster of the body of the church. In silence, save for the sound of the piano playing, the two men cross the transverse to the other side of the altar.
You'll find the man I know as Peter Dan behind yon door. He, on second thought, in case he should turn out to be the man you seek, I don't know if I want him to know me as his betrayer.
I mean him no harm, Father.
And I truly believe you mean that, Mr. Blake. But that doesn't mean you may not bring it to him.
Well, how? In what way?
Whoever he may be, the man at that piano has found his peace. Whoever and whatever he may have been, I think he would prefer to forget.
We don't know that, Father Quinn.
No, we don't. You said it was a bridge you would cross if you came to it.
I did.
Well, I'm backing out on joining you. Instead, I'll be saying a little prayer that it all comes out right for everyone concerned.
Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan.
Yes. What is it you want? Who are you?
Andre.
No, you are mistaken. My name is Dan, Peter Dan.
Andre. It's Max. Max Breck, you know me.
No, you have the wrong man. I
am not the secret police. I'm a friend. For 33 years, we have been searching for you, Mott and me.
I am not the man you want. Not the man you named.
Old friend. The years may have changed us, but I would know you anywhere. Just as you know me.
I never saw you before in my life.
Andre, it's no use. You knew me the moment you turned on that bench and jumped to your feet as if you were scared for your life. Why, Andre, why? I mean you no harm.
Then go away and leave me.
Now that I've found you at last, never.
What do you mean to do with me?
Take you back to Martha.
No.
What?
I cannot go back to her. Don't you see that I... Oh, Max. Max, you say that you are still my friend.
Well, yes, of
Then
course.
in the name of God, go. Leave me. Leave me alone as I am.
Andre, I can't do that. Martha knows that I came here to try to find you.
How?
Well, she hired and paid for the detectives who tracked you down.
Detectives? Why would she hire detectives to look for me?
Because she loves you, and for every minute of every day of every year since your death was reported, she's never stopped believing that you were alive, never stopped searching for you.
It would have been better that she believed me dead.
Why do you say that?
Max, look at me. What is left of me. I am surprised that you recognized me.
It's been a long, terrible ordeal, Andre. But you've weathered it better than I or anyone could have dreamed. Why did they announce your death?
There were 5 of us who escaped. It was beginning of winter. It was so cold your breath froze on your beard. Not even a rabbit would leave its burrow. They hunted us with dogs. But in the snow our scent was hard to follow, and the wind drifted it across our tracks and wiped them out. After 3 days, they left us on the plains to die. 4 of us did. I was the only one to live on. On the 5th day, a gold miner coming down from the mountains to his winter quarters found me more dead than alive. He nursed me for 3 weeks in his cabin till I became rational again. By that time, from my ravings, he had learned most of my story. It was my great good luck he had as little love for the party and its bureaucrats as I have. With the help of a trapper, they smuggled me under the skins to a seaport. And from there, I managed to get by boat to Japan. It was not until nearly a year later when I reached Hong Kong and was able to hunt through back copies of the papers that I found I was supposed to be dead.
Why didn't you get in touch with Martha?
And let them know that I was still alive?
But didn't you know that Martha pestered them so much and lined up so many prominent names and made such a racket in the UN about the circumstances of your death that she finally got them to issue a full pardon posthumously?
Yes, I read that when I was in Israel.
Well, why didn't you come forward then?
I meant to. It's why I worked my way half across the world. To hear her play. To see her again.
But you didn't.
Oh, I heard her play. It was her first big concert in Tel Aviv. She was magnificent, a succès fou. They would not let her off the stage. I remember her bowing and throwing kisses. How beautiful she was. Her young, with the whole world at her feet. And I knew I did not belong in her world anymore. So I never saw her.
Oh, you fool. All the time her heart was empty for you.
For what I had been, perhaps, not what I have become. A man bitter, solitary, old, far before his time. An accident of failure, a nothing, a non-person.
Oh, that is not true. I heard you when I came in. You still play.
Oh, yes, I still play. On an instrument when I can, in my head when I cannot.
What does that mean?
All those years in the prisons, in the camps, on tramp ships as a seaman, in 1,000 coolie labor jobs. Max, there was one thing that kept me alive, the music. The music. I could hear every note in my head. I could see it in my mind's eye. Play it with my fingers on whatever surface I could press them against. A taffrail, a cell wall. And for most of the years since Stefan's death, the edge of any bar that did not throw me out on my ear.
You knew about your son then?
I only learned about him the month before he died. I never saw him. Oh, Max, why didn't she tell me before I left that summer?
She was only thinking of you. You're the only man she ever thought of. That's why you have to come back to her.
No, I cannot.
Well, why on earth not?
She's at the height of her success. She has the world at her feet. She's still in her 50s and radiantly lovely. I am 100 years old in body and mind. I would drag her down. I can't. I won't do that. She should have someone young and vital. Like you, Max. In the name of heaven, have some compassion, man. Leave me alone. I may have nothing else, but I have a kind of peace here. Go, tell her you found out that I was shot trying to escape. Marry her yourself.
She doesn't want me. She wants you.
If she had me, she might as well have a ghost. I cannot do it.
You must. You have to.
What do you mean I have to?
Whatever you are is what Marta wants. She's dying, Andre.
What? What do you mean she's dying, Max?
No one knows just how ill she is except me. Not even the secretary who worries about her overworking. Not even Marta herself.
But if she rests, if she takes it easy...
She'll never do that as long as you are missing. And to pay for the detectives that scour the world looking for you, she has to work harder and harder. It's a treadmill that's killing her.
Oh, Max. Max, how long has she got?
A month, a year. Well, not many more. Who knows? If she has the most important thing in the world she really wants.
But it's foolish. It is romantic nonsense. Life is not young love. It is hard and bitter and unfair. And we cannot turn back the years. It would take a miracle to make it even a faded memory of what it was.
But you know as well as I do, Andre, you've got to try.
Well, you have not left me much choice. All right. I will try. But I still say it is a mistake. I haven't any money.
No, it's the least of our problems. Go pack whatever you have to take with you while I make some plane reservations.
It won't take long. I've learned to travel light.
You'd never get here.
I'm sorry, Jody. Plane was late. How's Marta?
Oh, a nervous wreck. I've never seen her like this. Oh, where's...
Andre, he stopped to comb his hair or fix his handkerchief or something. He's a nervous wreck, too.
Oh, we all are. You know, the house is almost in. We can't hold the curtain too much longer.
I understand.
Oh, maybe it would have been better if you'd let them talk on the phone before you flew in.
Oh, don't blame me. Andre didn't want to, neither did Marta. I think it's better that they meet again first, face to face.
Max?
Yes?
What's he like? I mean, what does he look like?
Like someone who's lived 30 years in hell. Spitting deep into his face. And pulls his shoulders down. But the worst part of all is what haunts his eyes.
Oh, how terrible.
I don't know what Martha expects. I'd better go prepare her.
I think you'd better. Even at best, I'm not sure she's going to be able to play the recital tonight.
Now, go right in before... It's too late. Here he comes.
That bent, wizened old man.
That wizened old man was once tall and straight and young and bristling with talent.
That's how she still pictures him.
Andre, this way.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Max.
That's all right. But we have to hurry. It's almost curtain time.
Then perhaps we'd better wait until...
No. Martha's waiting anxiously. Oh, this is Julie Rand, Martha's secretary.
How do you do?
Mr. Deninoff.
What? Oh, yes, of course. That's who I am.
Here we are, Martha's dressing room. Martha, it's Max.
Come in, Max.
Andre, let me go in first.
I thought you would never get here. Where?
He's here, Martha. He's right here, but the house is waiting. Are you sure you want to see him before the recital?
After 33 years, how much longer do you think I can wait?
Of course, my dear. Come in, Andre. I'll leave you alone.
Andre?
Martha.
Across a gap of perhaps 3 feet, close enough to touch, they face each other. A frail and indomitable little woman, a man bent and twisted and old before his time. 3 feet, did I say? Or is that gap wider than a lifetime? Too far to bridge and lead them back to each other again. I shall return shortly with Act 3.
Every perfect sleeper, from the Signature One to the Avanti with Pillow Soft Top, gives you firmness that feels good. Firm, deep support for your back and luxurious comfort on top for you. See your Serta dealer soon. It's a good feeling to sleep the night away on a perfect sleeper by Serta. Be a perfect sleeper by a perfect sleeper by Serta. It's a good feeling to sleep the night away on a perfect sleeper by Serta. Be a perfect sleeper by a perfect sleeper by Serta.
Here's a message from your Kidney Foundation.
Have you ever stood in line, my friend? Not for hours, but for years on end. Not waiting for a ticket for a show you want to see, but just for the chance to live life normally. Waiting for the gift of life. Pass it on, pass it on. Give the gift of life. Pass it on, pass it on. Somewhere someone depends on you. You can give the gift of life and help someone who depends on you by becoming an organ donor. You can sign a special line on your driver's license or get an organ donor card from your Kidney Foundation. A moment to sign could mean a lifetime to others. Remember, we're talking about life. Pass it on, pass it on. Give the gift of life. Pass it on, pass it on. Somewhere someone depends on you.
There are some moments in all our lives when time stands still. The first kiss whose magic you were afraid to break. The terrible news of some loved one's death. A moment of victory in a game or the terror of some nightmare from which you could not wake. The joy of something you have long anticipated turning out to be everything you imagined, or the sick feeling in the pit of the stomach when you found it nothing but bitter disappointment. This is such a moment for Marta and Andre.
Andre.
Marta.
I have been waiting so long.
You are just as beautiful as ever.
And you, as handsome.
Oh, no. No, that is not true.
In my eyes, you are.
You must be seeing me as I was then.
I always see you as you were then. I always will.
But, Marta, these lines, these wrinkles, my hair.
Andre, what do you think I would be without my makeup? My hair rinse. I'm not a young girl anymore. Outside. But inside, I feel the same as the 23-year-old who kissed you goodbye. And seeing you again, all I see is the boy I never dreamed I was going to lose.
Oh, Marta, darling.
It's all right. It's all right, Andre. I'm all right. Just hold me. It's been so long. So long.
Too long. It's too late. I'll be no good for you.
Oh, don't say that, Andre. I need you now more than ever. I only want one promise from you.
What?
That you will never leave me again. It has been such a long fight. I'm so tired. I need your strength.
There is not much left. They battered most of it out of me, and the last year since I escaped have drained what was left.
I may not show it, Andre, but inside there's almost nothing of me left. I need you to lean on. It is your inner strength I need.
Marta, the house is getting restless.
Oh, give me just a moment longer, Max.
You had better go, Marta.
Not until I know I will find you here when I get back.
I will be here.
And you will stay.
I will stay.
Till death do us part.
No.
What?
I have gone through enough. We have gone through enough in this life ever to be parted again. If death should take you first, I would follow right on your heels.
And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death.
What?
Nothing. Just Elizabeth Barrett Browning's sonnet to her husband about how she loved him. Oh, Andre, don't let anyone or anything take this away from us again.
As heaven is my witness, I never will. I love you, Marta.
I love you, Andre.
I'm sorry, Marta.
I'm coming, Max. Kiss me, darling.
Marta.
Oh, I am in heaven. This must be heaven. Oh, what a recital I shall give them tonight. Oh, my darling, I can't write you a love poem like Elizabeth Browning, but I can play you one. Will you be out front?
Oh, yes, with Max.
Then listen carefully. You will recognize my love song when I play it.
We can't keep them waiting any longer. Are you all right, Marta?
Oh, I never felt more glorious in my life. Every note is for you, Andre. And especially in that one song. To our future, darling. Au revoir.
Well, Andre, it looks as though congratulations are in order. A marriage has been rearranged.
Yes. It is a miracle. If it lasts.
Oh, come, what do you mean?
I don't know. Just some premonition I cannot shake. You notice that this time it was Martha who said goodbye.
this. It's not on the program.
It is a message to me.
Message?
Yes, in place of a sonnet.
What?
A love song, just for me, you see. Martha!
She's fainted.
No, she has not fainted. She is dead.
Julie, shut the door quickly.
It's a madhouse here. Aren't they ever going to let up?
Oh, eventually, I suppose.
Why can't they let us alone?
Julie, it's a great story. To be practical, the press and the media have every right to follow it up. You should hear some of the book offers, movie bids, heaven knows what else they've been bombarding my office with. All right, forget that for now. How is Andre today?
No change.
Still in his room?
No, he hasn't come out of it since the funeral.
Is he eating?
Not really.
Is he getting any sleep?
I don't think so. Whenever I look in, he's just lying on his back, staring at the ceiling with his eyes so vacant. Sometimes he's so still, I think maybe he's...
What does the doctor say?
If he doesn't snap out of it, he'll have to be hospitalized. At least there they can feed him intravenously.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. I'll go in and have a look at him. Hello, Andre. Andre, it's Max. Aren't you going to say hello?
No. I'm better at saying goodbye.
Oh, now come. You got to snap out of this.
By all means. I wish I knew the way to do it.
Well, you won't get anywhere just by lying there.
Max, do you know what I have been doing? I have been lying here, willing myself to die. I want to die, but I cannot make myself. All those years of hanging on, building, increasing my will to live, just to spite those... maybe they have the last laugh after all. Now that I want to die, the will to live is too strong to allow me to...
Andre, listen to me.
Suicide. Yes, that would be a way, you see. Only my religion does not allow that. So it appears I have to go on living, separated from Martha again.
You've got to do something to help him.
I know that, Julie, but what?
I don't know. If he just had some other interest to throw himself into, like Madame had after Stefan was killed. She hadn't had her piano and her music. She'd have been... What is it, Max?
Music. Music, of course. That might be it.
Oh, where are you going?
To see Charles Abelman at World Broadcasting. I think maybe he can make an offer that Andre just can't refuse. Have your word on this, Charlie?
Absolutely.
No hoopla, no exploitation. Just the facts simply and decently told in good taste. I have your word.
Max, you don't need my word. This network is rebuilding its image. One of the programs we count on to do that is one-on-one.
Yes, I know. I've seen it, and I admire it very much.
Thank you. We don't want anything to change that picture for our audience. So you can count on that.
All right. I think I can persuade Andre to do it. And you will allow him to play. At least 15 minutes. That's the deal. There has to be enough exposure so I can start building a career for him again.
15 minutes, that's a long time. Is he good enough? Can he still play?
Oh, yes, I've heard him.
Well, I think I ought to hear him first myself, Max, before I okay that.
All right, I'll see what I can work out. But first I have to sell the whole idea to Andre. I'll get back to you.
Charles Abelman.
Charlie, Max Brick. We're on for your show this week.
Oh, that's great, Max. But what about your promise I can hear, Mr. Danino?
I've worked that out. You'll want to pick his own piano for the broadcast. So can you meet us at Steinman's tomorrow at 12 noon? It's right across from Carnegie Hall. While he's trying out the pianos, I'll get him to play something for you. I promise you, you won't make the trip for nothing.
I don't know just why I am doing this, Max.
You know why, Andre. You've got to have something to take your mind off what has happened. What a better thing to do than to go back to your piano. Carry on. For Martha. Now, you've got to make a living somehow.
And you really think that I can make it play again?
After what I heard in the church that first day, yes.
All those years of dry playing on stone walls, on steel tables, the edge of my cot, hearing the music only in my mind, all that kept me from going mad. It kept me alive. Was this what it was for?
Well, why not decide that it was?
Oh, Max, I can't decide anything for myself. That's what I meant by I don't know why I am doing this. It is something inside me, or outside and beyond me, that is urging me to do it.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I told you once it would take a miracle to bring back the past. Maybe now I'm looking for one to bring me the future.
I've never seen so many concert pianos in my life.
Charlie, this is only one room. There are 4 others.
Oh, no. We could be here all day. He tried every piano in this room, and they didn't suit him. Now, don't tell me you'll go through all the others. Is every concert pianist like this?
Each one has his own likes and dislikes. Soft action, hard action, how the treble sounds, the
You
bass.
mean that Horowitz and Rubinstein and people like that go through this before every concert?
Well, I suppose they did once. By now, when they play the hall, they can order what piano they want by number. Yes, Julie, what is it?
He's found one he likes.
Where is he?
In the back room.
Oh, he's playing something. Come on, Charlie, if you want to hear this.
Oh, just a minute, Mr. Breck.
What is it, Julie?
Well, he said he wanted to be alone for a minute.
Well, we don't have to show ourselves.
Well, maybe we should get back to him. He was, strange.
Strange how?
Well, he smiled at me, and he looked sort of happy. And he said, "Do you believe in miracles, Julie?" And when I didn't know what to answer, he said, "I think I'm just about to."
I don't know what that means. Hold it a minute.
By George.
Good enough for you, Charlie?
Oh, that's magnificent.
No, stop him.
Oh, please don't. I want to hear more.
Oh, we shouldn't interrupt it.
You must. Don't you hear what he's playing? It's what Madame was playing when
Now, Julie, take it easy. What's the matter?
I don't know. It's just... Don't let him. Stop him before he gets to that same phrase where... Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh, no.
I don't know. Come on.
He's on the floor, just like me.
Take care of it, Charlie. Andre.
Is he...
Andre, you all right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
What happened?
I suddenly found out how to pray. For me, it is with music. So I asked God to bring me to Martha. And he turned his face on me again and worked a miracle to bring me home to my wife.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
What happened?
Heart attack, debility, who knows? I'm not a doctor. Well, maybe God just called him home.
What did he mean about a miracle?
I think that he got what he wanted.
Max?
Yes, Julie?
This piano he picked out.
Yes. What about it?
Well, look at the serial number.
Why?
This is the piano Madame Deninoff was playing at the concert when she died.
Maybe there are such things as miracles. Webster defines it as an event in the physical world beyond or out of the ordinary course of things. I don't pretend to be a lexicographer, but I would accept another definition. When coincidence piles on coincidence so steadily as to stretch belief. That's as good a definition as any of a miracle. I'll be back shortly.
I'm not at all old-fashioned except about my thirst. 'Cause when I need refreshment, old-fashioned taste comes first. One thing I can depend on when I get parched and dry, the taste of good old-fashioned lemonade right in country time. Country time, country time. Tastes like that good old-fashioned lemonade.
Remember those hot summer days when you were just a kid? Well, nothing satisfied your thirst like lemonade once did.
Country Time lemonade flavor drink with natural lemon flavor. Not too tart and not too sweet.
Country time, tastes like that good old-fashioned lemonade.
Picture this. Choppers are bringing in the casualties. Trapper John McIntyre, head of surgery, and Dr. Gonzo Gates are fighting to save lives.
There's the bleeder. Can you reach it? Got it.
It's the same Trapper John who served with a MASH unit in Korea. Gonzo was in Vietnam.
You got a great pair of hands. Thanks. The rest of me's kind of cute, too.
Today, they're keeping the spirit of MASH alive at San Francisco Metropolitan Hospital.
Pernell Roberts is Trapper John, M.D. Coming this fall on CBS television.
Got the picture? Oh, yeah, you're looking good.
I run a supermarket, and people always ask my advice. Nick, what should I buy for this? What should I buy for that? Well, I can't steer them wrong, or they won't come back. So when someone asks, well, what should I buy to clean my bathroom? I always say, fantastic. They say, fantastic is my kitchen cleaner. Look, I tell them, as fast and easy as Fantastic cleans your kitchen, it'll clean your bath. Well, they must like it. They keep coming back for more. Fantastic. What it does for your kitchen, it'll do for your bath.
Max Breck brought the bodies of Marta and Andrei Dananoff back to Israel, where they were buried beside their son's hero's grave. The stone above the grave reads only, "In memory of Andrei and Marta Dananoff, I shall but love thee better after death." That Max picked the quote was sheer coincidence. Or was it maybe just another minor miracle? Our cast included Norman Rose, Ralph Bell, Evie Juster, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Enter our mansion of mystery. And it's mystery we have in store for you today, in a house nestled in the pleasant English countryside. The house we are to visit is not a brooding castle, nor is it set on one of those windy and cheerless moors that Britain is so famous for. It's a modest two-story cottage, high on a rise that overlooks the tiny hamlet of Salford below. The residents of the town give it a wide berth, even though no one has lived in it for more than 2 years. And two young men who rented it discovered why.
What the devil is that noise, Mark?
Oh, it sounds as though it's coming from up there.
Look.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
A rat. It's as big as a tabby cat.
Look at the eyes, Brian. Look at the eyes.
Our mystery drama, The Judge's House, is based on a story by Bram Stoker and was written especially for the Radio Mystery Theater by Bob Juran. It stars Gordon Gould and Lloyd Batista. I'll return shortly with Act 1. Picturesque English country houses have been immortalized in paintings and photographs, particularly in travel posters, luring visitors to jolly old England. Often, though, a house that looks so quaint from the outside can harbor strange vibrations inside, particularly when they take on the characters of the owner. Such was the Judge's house. But we'll arrive there shortly. Let Mark Mason, a young American in England, tell us what happened.
often wonder how things might have turned out if I hadn't gone to England that spring of '69. I wouldn't have these nightmares of the years. I went to England at the invitation of Brian Stokes, a fellow I met when we were both doing graduate work at Stanford University, California. We planned to write a monograph together on abnormal psychology, and he suggested I join him in England for the 2 months we thought it would take to write it. We were both filled with excitement the day I arrived at his tiny flat in Liverpool.
Mark, it's great to see you again. What a time we'll have.
Oh, I can't wait to see the Liverpool sights.
Oh, we won't be working here, Mark. Too many distractions. I've rented a cottage at Salford. Complete privacy, the agent said. Hasn't been lived in for 2 years. But he said he'd clean it up a bit. Got it for a song. You look disappointed.
Where is this Salford?
About 100 kilometers east of the city. Lovely village. Quiet and remote. Just what we need to work.
Well, when do we start?
We'll motor up Saturday. So that leaves us 2 days here to make a tourist out of you. Freshen up, and we'll take in some of the nightlife you've always been chasing after. There'll be precious little in Salford, I'm afraid. This is it. Charming little place, don't you think?
Oh, it's like every picture of an English cottage I've ever seen. All it needs is the hollyhocks.
A bit early for those yet. I'm dying to see inside.
What? You mean you haven't seen inside?
The front was enough to convince me. Besides, the agent assured me it was just what we'd want. Hello. I think that's him coming out the front door.
Hello. I see you made it all right.
Come on, Mark. Let's go in.
You made good time from Liverpool. Didn't expect you till after 4.
Roads were good. This is my friend from the USA, Mark Mason. Mr. Sheffield.
How'd you do?
Nice to meet you.
Place is all tight and tidy. I had a woman in straightening up the past 2 days, and I lit a fire for you. Makes things a bit cheery.
Very thoughtful.
What is that on the roof? A bell tower?
Oh, yes. Yes, the bell's still there, as a matter of fact. Here we go now. The furniture's a bit stodgy, but serviceable.
Ooh, that's some fireplace. Oh, it must be 8 feet across.
9 to be exact. I had a good supply of wood put round back. You'll need it.
It couldn't be better. Oh, and look. This must be the bell rope.
That's what it is. It's attached through that hole in the ceiling and up to the tower.
Well, let's give it a tug.
No, don't.
Something the matter?
It, might startle the village.
Oh, is that bad?
They're a bit superstitious, you know. The villagers are afraid of this house. At one time, it belonged to a Judge Harrison Schelling. There he is, in that portrait over the fireplace. Ever heard of him?
Schelling. No. Was he famous?
Infamous is the word.
Oh?
He was known as the hanging judge. He sent more people to the gallows than any other 10 judges put together.
Oh, nice guy.
He was really hated and feared. The reason I asked you not to ring the bell was because the judge, so the story goes, would ring it on the day of every hanging he ordered.
Ugh.
He must have been a fiend to take such delight in such a macabre custom.
Well, he's not still around, is he?
Oh, no. He died 30 years ago. His son was living here until he died, and now the grandson wants to be rid of the place.
Well, but why are the villagers still on edge? I think very few of them were around when the old boy was handing out his hanging orders.
Well, that's true, but in these small villages, Mr. Mason, legend dies hard. They all believe the judge's spirit is still here in Salford. If that bell were to ring, well...
They might think someone was going to die.
Precisely.
Now, we won't do anything to increase their fears, like ringing the bell. He's a rather handsome man, don't you think?
In a stern sort of way, yes. Yeah, it's a good portrait. Done in his robes, seated in a high-backed chair. Ooh, every inch the judge. And those eyes, they pierce right through you.
There's no phone, I'm afraid, but if you want one...
Not on your life. There's no one we'd want to call, and we don't want to be disturbed.
Oh, then I guess that's that. I have your check for the rent, and if there's anything you need, just pop round to my cottage.
Yes, thanks very much. We'll freshen up, then walk into the village tonight for a bite. We passed a nice-looking pub on the way up.
Oh, yes, Andy Maughan's place. Nothing better between Liverpool and Manchester.
Decent-looking place.
It's terrific. Looks exactly like my idea of an English pub.
And so it should. That's precisely what it is.
Welcome, gents. Table for two right here.
Thanks.
Bit of a chill tonight.
Indeed. Brandy for me.
The same.
Will you be wanting to eat?
Yes, later.
Travelling through, are you?
Oh, no. We'll be staying here for a while. We've rented the judge's house.
You what?
My friend and I are working on a paper together. We'll be living in the judge's house.
You are not serious.
Oh, we know. The agent told us about...
Oh, McKenna. What does he know? Lads, you mustn't stay up there. Not on your life.
Well, the place suits us just fine.
What did McKenna tell you?
That you all think the judge's spirit haunts the town.
Aye. We don't think. We know. Oh, be back with your brandy and a jiff and a bit of advice along with it.
Everyone's looking at us.
Always that way when strangers come in. But I guarantee they'll be staring harder when old Andy tells them what we're up to. Makes it more of an adventure. Flaunting superstition right in their faces.
There you are, boys. 2 brandies. Now, if I might just sit down a moment. Listen. I know you don't want to hear this, but...
On the contrary. It makes our position all the more exciting.
I wouldn't make light of it, sir.
Oh, go ahead.
It's true. The old fiend spirit still haunts the hills of Salford. We've got proof.
Really?
It's been no coincidence that every time there's been a death in Salford for the past 2 years, since the house was empty, the bell in the tower rang. Rang on the day the person died, before they died.
But who'd ring the bell?
The judge, lad. The judge. He's still up there. Mark me.
Suppose it was the wind swinging the bell.
Oh, come on now. What do you take me for? There was no wind the first time and then the other time. That first day, we all remember it. I'll tell you. One clear morning, the bell starts ringing and ringing.
Well, what makes you think it was the judge's ghost?
We all ran up to see who was pulling the bell rope. Thought it might be kids on a prank, you know.
And you saw the judge?
No. We peered in the window, and the rope was swinging like mad, and the bell was ringing. But there was nobody in the room. Who else but the ghost of the judge could have been pulling that rope? I tell you, there was no one there.
And then someone died?
Aye. Old Tally. Been sick with pneumonia for 2 days. Died that night. And then there was Mrs. Allen. Next time the bell rang, she tripped over a cat, hit her head, and that was that.
Well, I guess you'd have no reason to lie about it. I suppose this did happen.
4 times.
Did anyone die without the bell ringing?
Not in the past 2 years.
Since the judge's son died and left the house empty?
Right.
Then the bell ringing doesn't really cause the deaths.
Of course not. But how does the old master know when to ring it? Always when someone is going to die.
Have you thought about going up and dismantling the bell? Well, that would put an end to it.
If you could get a man to go near that place.
Well, we'll be living there. We'll have a look.
You're still going to stay there? After what I just told you?
Of course.
I can't believe it. Well, I won't hang on my conscience whatever happens to you. You don't want to believe me. It's your business.
Mark, do you think he was pulling our leg about the house?
No, he seems serious enough.
But it's so far-fetched. Ghosts don't pull bell ropes. I rather think your theory about the wind might have some substance.
Perhaps. But there's a wind tonight and not a sound from the bell.
Let's have a look at it from inside.
Now?
Why not? We have a flash. There must be a way up from the upper floor.
All right, why not?
There. That small ladder going up to the trap door. That's got to be it.
You want to go first?
Here goes. The thing's probably rusted shut by now. Hope I can budge it.
Any luck?
Yes. There it goes.
Can you see it?
Oh, the bell's enclosed in a housing. Wind couldn't get at it. Not a big one either. Looks like the dinner bell they used to ring at prep school.
Want to take off the rope and give the villagers a break?
Should I?
Well, maybe not. We better not. Brian, what are you doing? Stop that thing.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it, Mark. I'm coming down. The damn thing just started clanging.
Then someone is down there in the living room, pulling that bell rope.
Someone or something is pulling the bell rope. Certainly not one of the villagers who fear the judge's house. Certainly not the judge who sits in his high-backed chair staring out from his portrait. We'll go downstairs with Mark and Brian to learn just what's going on when I return shortly with Act 2. The bell the old judge used to ring on execution day of victims he had sentenced begins to ring of its own accord. Or so it seems, for Brian, who was inspecting it, never touched it. But two educated young men aren't taken in by myths, superstitions, or ghosts. There's a practical explanation for everything.
Someone's down there pulling on that bell rope.
Come on.
How did anyone get in?
We'll find out.
This is as crazy as the story that innkeeper told us.
The bell stopped. Look. The rope's still swinging.
Well, someone did that, Brian. He's got to be in the house.
But where could he go? It only took us moments to come down the stairs. There's no place for anyone to hide.
Well, have you got any ideas?
No. But the villagers must be having kittens down there.
You said it. They're wondering who's next.
What the devil is that noise?
It sounds as though it's coming from up there.
Mark, look. At the hole in the ceiling for the bell rope.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
A rat. As big as my grandmother's tabby cat.
Look at the eyes, Brian. The eyes.
It's the firelight hitting them.
Could the rat have run up the bell rope?
Yes. That's what rang the bell. Wait till old Andy and the villagers learn their ghostly bell ringer is nothing but a rat.
Well, I hate the thought of sharing a cottage with that.
We shan't. We'll get some poison or a trap in the village tomorrow.
You'll need a beaver trap to catch that thing. Oh, it keeps staring at us.
Poison will do the trick.
Oh. Well, it backed away from the hole. But it's still up there on the eaves somewhere. Maybe we ought to drive down tonight for the poison. The innkeeper probably has some.
We'll do it in the morning.
Well, I'm not going to sleep too well with that thing scratching around on the walls.
Tomorrow it'll be dead. That rat just rang its own death knell. Shall we get some work done first?
No, let's get into town and get that poison. I'll work a lot better when we bury that rat.
Another drizzly morning. I'll go for the poison. You stay here by the fire. No need for us both to ride down.
Okay, if you don't mind. I'll put on another pot of coffee.
Now bring some fresh eggs from the village. We'll have ourselves a good breakfast and give Mr. Rat his last meal.
I watched Brian get into his convertible and swing down the curving road toward the village. I threw another log on the fire. And as I headed for the kitchen to start the coffee, I had the feeling that I was being watched. And I was. I looked up into the eyes of the judge in the portrait. The sensation was incredible. Up to now, I'd only given the portrait a passing glance. But now the eyes seemed to burn right through me. There was animation in them. They were watching every move I made. I moved closer to the mantel to study the canvas. Here was hate. Revenge and madness rolled into one face. But the eyes, those incredible eyes, I had to turn away. And when I did, it was only to meet another pair of eyes. The rat was looking down at me from the hole in the ceiling. It sat there, unmoving. As unmoving as the judge in the portrait. I picked up a small log from the hearth and threw it up at the rat. Oh, I missed. But the rat disappeared into the eaves. And I busied myself in the kitchen until I heard Brian coming in the front door.
Hello, Mark? I'm back.
In the kitchen. Coffee's ready.
I got the rat poison and a lecture to boot.
A lecture?
Seems the shopkeeper's as queer about this house as Andy down at the pub. A rat, he says. Fat chance. It's the old judge ringing that bell.
Did he say anything about the bell ringing last night?
Of course. They're all in an uproar.
Brian, I want to tell you something. While you were gone, I saw the rat again. It looked down at me from that hole up there.
Well, this stuff will soon take care of him.
As I looked back at it, I saw the eyes of the judge.
What?
The eyes of the judge in the portrait. They looked at me with the same intensity as the eyes of the rat.
Well, we'll take the portrait down if it bothers you. And as for the rat, he's about to have his last meal.
Oh, maybe it was being here alone. My imagination worked overtime.
We'll spread this poison around and get some work done today. May as well start laying out the structure.
Where should we put that stuff?
Well, it always seems to appear up by the bell rope. Must have his nest there. We'll put some up there and some in the pantry just in case.
I sure hope it works.
The chap in the village guaranteed it. Get me that step ladder from the kitchen, and I'll sprinkle these pellets in the rafters around the bell rope hole.
You better be careful, Brian. Those rats can be vicious. I hope you got enough of that stuff.
We'll soon see.
Better take the flash.
Yes.
Any sign of Brother Rat?
Not so far. No, it's not up here now.
What is up there?
Just a cramped space between the ceiling and the bedroom floor. There. That does it. Hello. What's this?
What did you find?
A big book of some kind. Like a scrapbook.
Well, bring it down.
I intend to. Must have been up there for years. I'm surprised the rat hasn't chewed it to bits and made a nest out of it.
Well, it's almost falling apart.
Look, we'll lay it out on the long table. Belonged to the old judge, without a doubt. Looks like a lot of newspaper articles.
The judge's press clippings?
Yes. From papers 40 and 50 years old. Look at this. Hanging judge sentences 200th to die.
He was actually proud of it.
So it seems. Here's a picture of him, dated June 19th, 1920.
Well, same face as the portrait, only a lot younger.
Hello. Here's an odd one. Look at this. The British Society of Sorcery will hold its monthly meeting at Society Headquarters, 31 Pembroke Place, on Thursday, October 1st at 8 p.m. Featured speaker of the evening will be the Honorable Judge Harrison Schelling of Salford, whose topic will be witchcraft and the changing form. The public is invited.
Well, now we know his hobby.
He gets more fascinating all the time. I might make a hobby of him.
What about our monograph?
It might tie in nicely. Perfectly. We're doing abnormal psychology. A judge into witchcraft. What a case history. Well, Mark, I think we've done enough work for one day. Do you want to go into the village for supper?
I'd just as soon heat up some soup here. It's drizzly and cold out there.
Suits me. It's almost dark, too.
Fire's too good to leave.
What was that?
What?
You didn't hear it? There.
Well, something hit the floor.
There it is. It's one of the poison pellets.
He's pushing them down the hole.
The devil!
Some guarantee that guy in the village gave you.
Look at the fiend. He's throwing the stuff back at us.
That's one smart rat. He knows what's not good for him.
Well, look at it this way. He was here before we were. Maybe we're intruding on him. Why don't we just leave him alone? Let him scrounge around as he pleases. It's been his home for we don't know how long.
I don't like that idea at all. But at the moment, I don't have a better one. Brian and I had a light supper, did some work, let the fire go to embers, and went to bed. I don't know how long I'd been asleep when I heard Brian yelling at me and dragging me out of bed.
Mark, the house is on fire. Hurry!
What?
The downstairs is ablaze. Look!
I couldn't see flames, but firelight flickered around the stairwell. I grabbed my pants and we hurried downstairs.
What? It's the fireplace. I thought the whole house was ablaze.
Yes, it's the fireplace, but how come? There were just dying embers when we went up to bed. How did this start up?
I don't know. Fascinating, isn't it?
It's downright weird. Someone started that fire up again.
Curious, all right. But I'll be darned if I'll attach a supernatural significance to it. Some charcoal just flared up.
I didn't say it was supernatural. I said someone started the fire up.
Are you accusing me of playing tricks on you?
Don't be ridiculous. But you picked a dilly of a house for us to try to concentrate in. Brian's upbeat nature kept me from taking things too seriously. But I should have realized we were in a danger far greater than Brian would admit. For the next 2 days, we worked without incident. And no sign of the rat, thank heaven. We didn't go into the village at all. And we were surprised when we saw Andy, the tavern keeper, approach the house somewhat cautiously.
Come in, Andy.
How'd you know it was me?
Our crystal ball.
What?
We saw you through the window.
I hope I'm not intruding.
No, of course not. Help yourself to sherry. We never thought we'd see you set foot in here.
And I never thought I would either. We was getting concerned about you, too. Haven't seen you in 2 days. I was elected to come see if you was all right. Rather, I lost the draw.
And you see, we're fine.
Did you get rid of the rat?
Well, we don't know. We haven't seen it for 2 days.
I knew those pellets would do the trick.
We're not sure it ate any of them.
Oh?
It kept pushing them down at us from its nests, up there. You don't believe me?
I believe anything that might happen in this house. So that's him. Staring down from the wall. The old hanging judge himself, eh?
That's him.
Evil as evil can be, he is. You can tell it to look at him.
Curious you should put it that way.
What way?
You said, he is, not he was.
Of course he is. He won't believe his spirit's here ringing that bell, but we know it. And mark me, you're in for a hard lesson, don't I know it?
We appreciate your concern for our well-being. I mean that.
Well, if you was about to come to harm, we wouldn't ignore you. Things are awfully tense in the village.
About us?
About you. About all of us. That blasted bell rang 3 nights ago.
We know.
We're waiting. Wondering. Who's going to be next?
Do not send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for the judge's next victim. But it's merely a gutter rat that rings the bell when it occasionally runs up and down the bell rope to its nest in the eaves. That's what Brian would have the villagers believe, and perhaps he's right. But that's a big perhaps. And we'll find out what really goes on in the judge's house when I return shortly with Act 3. Iron bells. In the silence of the night, how we shiver at the melancholy menace of their tone. The people of Salford certainly shiver every time the bell in the judge's house rings. According to them, it means someone is going to die. But it's been several days now since the bell rang last, and the village is still wondering.
Who's going to be next?
That's your trouble, Andy. You let superstition color your whole life. No one is going to be next just because a rat happened to swing on a bell rope.
Ah, you can talk, lad. You haven't lived in Salford. We know. Well, I'd better be getting back.
Well, thanks for coming, Andy. We appreciate your concern.
Like I said, we hadn't seen you in 2 days. Just wanted to make sure you was all right. We still think you're loony.
Perhaps. But it will take more than a rat and superstition to get us to leave.
I hope for your sake there is nothing more. Good day now.
So long, Andy. We'll be down for a beer.
And thanks again for thinking of us.
You be careful now.
Decent chap. They all are, I suppose.
Yeah. Want to get back to work?
We'd better. And thus, then, the psyche is turned inward on itself, with no other outlet. Something the matter, Mark?
I just can't concentrate. I know I'm acting like one of the villagers, but I can't stand that portrait staring down at us.
It really bothers you?
Yes, and I'm going to take it down.
All right. If you'll feel better. But he is sort of an inspiration now that we're ready to include him in the paper.
Oh, give me a hand, will you?
Sure. Heavy, is it?
Oh, it's not that. It seems to be nailed to something. It won't budge.
So it is. Let's both lift from the bottom. No use. I'm afraid it's there to stay. Unless we destroy the thing.
Oh, no, we can't do that. Well, let's get back to work.
I want to go over the scrapbook, item by item. It'll give us a good start on... Hello? Did you move the book?
No.
It's gone. I distinctly remember leaving it on the corner table here.
Oh, well, it's got to be around here. I never touched it.
Nor I. Not since we looked at it the first time. It's absolutely gone.
Well, maybe the judge stepped down from the portrait and hid it somewhere. To keep us from prying.
Now you're treating the whole situation the way you should. But where could it have gone? Let's call it a day. It's getting dark. Want to pop down to Andy's for a pint?
I'd like nothing better.
Any more, boys?
Oh, no thanks. I'm falling asleep from all that ale.
I'll finish this and we'll go.
The people have been talking.
Oh?
Yeah. They're thinking maybe you lads, loony as you are, have maybe driven the old thing away. Nothing's happened in the village. If you know what I mean.
I think we do.
You're going to be here for 2 months. That's good. Just your being there has done something. This is the first time nothing's happened after the bell rang.
And we hope it stays that way.
We better get back. Let's have the tab, Andy.
Good night, boys. It's all on me.
Oh, wish we'd left the light on.
Take the flash. I'll pop round back for some firewood. You go in and stir the embers.
Okay. I went into the living room, and before I could turn on a light, I knew I was being watched. I flicked on the light, and the rat was back. It looked over the rim of the hole, its eyes aglow with reflected light. Oh, the chill that ran up the back of my neck was indescribable. The rat stared, unmoving, and then it leaped to the bell rope, swinging back and forth, setting off the clanging, twisting and writhing on the rope as it chewed right through the rope. It fell to the floor with a thud and turned toward me. I raced for the kitchen and slammed the door. I had to get out of the house. I ran through the kitchen to the back door. Oh, but I couldn't budge it.
Mark, what the devil's going on? Why was the bell ringing?
I can't open the door, Brian. The rat's in the living room. It's crazed. Open the door.
I'll push from this side. Now, what's happened?
Oh, the rat's loose in the living room. It's gone mad or something. It attacked me.
Now, calm down. Why did the bell ring?
The rat chewed through the bell rope. Brian, we've got to leave here. The rat clawed at the door.
Let's take a look.
No. Don't open the door to the living room. It's there, waiting.
I don't hear anything.
Well, it's clever. It's waiting for us to come out.
I'm going to see.
Can you see him?
No.
Look at the bottom of the door. Scratch marks.
Yes, you're right.
I could almost put up with the supernatural aspects you find so exciting. But we can't stay with a crazed rat.
There's no sign of it now. Come on, let's take a look. Mark.
What's the matter?
Am I dreaming? Look at the portrait.
The The judge? He's gone. He's no longer in it.
Everything else is there. The chair, the table his arm rested on. Well, this is extraordinary. The painting's completely intact. No smudge, no tears, and no judge.
We're getting out of here.
I can't leave now. We're experiencing an unbelievable supernatural event.
Have you lost your mind?
We have both seen with our own eyes a figure disappear from a painting. We both know it's impossible, but it's happened. There's an incredible supernatural force at work in this house.
Do you mean the judge is roaming around the house?
The image of the judge. Of course. The lecture in the newspaper advertisement. Witchcraft and the changing form. Mark, this adds up. The spirit of the judge never left the house. It stayed here in the form of the rat. Probably several rats over the years. And the body of the judge was preserved in the portrait. It was there for him to claim whenever he wanted, dressed in his robes.
Remember? The eyes of the rat looked like the eyes of the judge in the painting.
What an experience we've stumbled on.
You mean you're going to stay here? With that crazy judge on the loose?
We can't miss out on this. I want to see what he does next.
Do you actually think we're going to meet up with him?
He's gone from the portrait. He's got to turn up somewhere.
Brian, listen to me. That rat attacked me. That means the judge has murder in mind, too. Look, we have got to get out of here.
Mark, there he is. At the top of the stairs.
like some colossus, stood the judge. His black robes swirled around him. His long, white hair had a luminous glow. And his eyes, those eyes. Over his arm hung the bell rope, and in his hand, a black cap. As we stood transfixed, slowly he placed the black cap on his head. The cap British judges always put on when passing a sentence of death.
The death cap. Incredible. What a manifestation.
He's beckoning to us.
I'm going up.
No, Brian, you can't.
It's only an ectoplasmic manifestation, a spirit. I want to see what it does. It can't hurt us.
Let's just leave.
Never. See, it's motioning us to follow. I'm going to follow it.
Don't.
I'm going to see this through. It's moving away. Down the hall. I must see where it goes. And what it does.
Brian, please, don't go up there.
It's heading for the bell tower. I'm close enough to touch it.
Brian. Brian. Answer me, Brian. I raced up the stairs. There was no sign of Brian. I searched every room, every corner of the second floor. Brian and the judge had vanished. I ran back outside, jumped into Brian's car, and headed for help in the village.
What is it, lad?
The judge.
The judge?
He's up at the house. Brian followed him.
Followed him?
Up
where?
Stairs. But they've both disappeared. Can you get some of the men to come back with me? We have got to find Brian.
I don't know. There's none but me who dares set foot within that place.
Listen. The bell.
Aye.
It couldn't ring. The rat chewed the rope clear through.
I'm crazy to do it. But I can't leave you alone to face it. Come on. I'll go back up there with you. Roy, Alec, come with us and don't ask questions. You say you saw the judge?
He disappeared from the portrait. And then we saw him standing at the top of the stairs. That's when Brian went up to follow him.
We'd better approach cautiously. Peer in the windows first to see what's going on.
I'm going in to find Brian.
Lad. Through the window. I can see it.
Brian.
Hurry up, man. Quick.
Brian. Brian. I looked with horror and then covered my eyes. Brian was hanging by the neck from the bell rope, swinging in slow rhythm to the tolling of the bell. Before I passed out and everything went black, I caught a glimpse of the portrait. The judge was back, seated in the high back chair, as though he had never moved. I came to on the lawn with Andy standing over me.
Are you all right, lad?
Yes, but Brian. Oh, Brian.
He'll be all right, too. We got him down in time. The men have taken him to the pub.
He's alive?
Indeed. A nasty scar he'll have on his neck, but he'll be all right. The doctor's with him now.
Well, what are the men doing over there?
Ending this once and for all. We're burning the place to the ground.
It'll go up like a tinderbox.
Aye. Judge, rat, and all. And if the grandson complains we burn down his house, so be it. We had to protect ourselves from the judge's house.
That was the end of it for us. Brian recovered, and we finished our work back at his flat in Liverpool. But I can still remember watching the judge's house collapse into fiery ashes, and the small, furry figure that emerged from the inferno, its eyes glistening in the light of the flames, before it scampered off into the woods beyond.
The bell will toll no more over the judge's house. No longer will the villagers of Salford have to live in fear and dread. We know the rat deserted the sinking ship, or fiery house, to be exact. But without the portrait and the bell and the house, he'll probably end up as just another homeless gutter rat. I'll be back shortly. Believers in witchcraft staunchly maintain that certain evil spirits, the devil most notably, can survive for years, sometimes centuries, by taking on various other life forms. One way of living forever, I suppose. But I don't think I'd like it. I mean, what's the good of living forever if your friends can never recognize you? Our cast included Gordon Gould, Lloyd Battista, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.